good morning, Marian. So
Good
we're
morning.
going to talk about Newhaven Book Club now.
Yeah.
So what's the key thing? Well, it must be to do with books, but how long does it take to read a book?
Absolutely. Well, we have a book every month to read, and the way it works out is that we belong to the East Sussex Library Service, that is especially for book groups, and they have a big catalogue of books where they've got at least 8 of each book. Right. So they've got sets of books, and what we do about once a year, Viv, who's our leader, she passes the list round to us, and we tick off 2 that we think might be good, and then she sends off the list. And every month she goes off to the library, picks up the 8 books that we're going to read for the next month, give them all out to us, and then she takes back the ones that we have just read. It costs us about £10 a year, and we meet in each other's houses. We take it in turns to meet in each other's houses. So there's really only that £10 a year that it costs. And when we are hosting, we provide the tea and the coffee and the biscuits and stuff like that.
What sort of books do you read?
Oh, everything, absolutely everything. And I mean, I've had a look. I mean, the book group's been in existence for 15 years. So I worked out, if you've got a book a month for 15 years, we've read nearly 200 books. So I couldn't really pick anything out. There's some have been ones that we've been able to really have big discussions about, others that have been not really very wonderful, and there's been, I remember there was one that was so blinking near the mark that none of us decided, we were quite disgusted with it. So I couldn't read that one.
So you can reject them if you want to.
We can reject them, yes. And sometimes, I must admit, the talk about the book, and I have got a list of questions here that we sometimes use for the books, which sort of leads us through the plots and the characters and what we think the author was trying to do and all that sort of thing. But it really depends on the book itself, whether that discussion lasts for 3 minutes or 30 minutes or 45 minutes. Yeah.
And then there's an opportunity for a chat about all sorts of things.
Oh yes, we generally have a gossip afterwards. Yeah.
And I understand the group is very well subscribed. So
Yeah.
do you often have new members?
Yes. Well, we haven't recently, but certainly when members leave, then there's always someone to take their place.
Right.
Yeah.
And the group's welcoming to new members?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Is there any book that you think was particularly good that jumped to your mind when I asked the question?
Now this is going a long way back. This was a book about Mrs. Beeton, the lady who's meant to have all the recipes.
Yes.
Right. And basically, what we found out by reading this book about Mrs. Beeton was that she pinched all these recipes from other people. That one will always stick in my mind. Yeah.
Okay.
We also had Nigel Mandela's book, which was very long. Some of us read it all, some of us, just picked bits out, but that was absolutely fascinating.